Just one second here before I start it. Alright, anyway, I get my audio set and everything before I start this thing up, but this should be a pretty good episode, so just me 1 second. Is my audio working? Yeah, it is. Good. Okay, anyway, folks, welcome back for another episode of Fighting Spirit. And we got a heck of a show planned for all of you tonight. Only 6 matches on the card tonight, but it's going to be a absolute great show for all of you here tonight. We're going to kick things off a 4-way tornado tag team #1 contenders matchup as the team of Hideo Del Santo and Octagon take on Los Gringos Locos. Corey Crichton, Price Sanders made the return, and the team of the Miracle Violence Connection. It's going to be a pretty fun little matchup here to kick things off. Main event tonight, world title will be on the line as The Rock will be defending his world championship in a cage of no escape against Chaz. Also, we have a 30-man battle royal to determine the next #1 contender for the world championship title. Also, apparently Michael Blaze is in a match tonight. Wonder what match he's going to be a part of. Anyway, we're starting this with some great tag team matches. Nice moves from Dr. Death, Steve Williams on Art Bar. We do have a tag title match, though, tonight, as later on in the show, we're going to have a new team debuting here in this company, and Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch taking on the tag team champions Grim Gory and GX3 for the tag team titles. The reason why the tag team titles are on the line is because Corey Crichton and Price Sanders had a free opportunity at those tag team titles from a previous time, and Corey and Price decided to give those opportunities to Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch. Right now, though, Terry Doherty with that kendo stick going after Octagon. Nice move there by Guerrero, and then it's Dr. Death, though, blocked by Art Barr. It says there by Terry Doherty. And we're also coming off the heels of Wasteland. Wasteland was definitely a heck of a show. And we have a matchup kind of building off of Wasteland happening tonight in a 6-man tag team match. I'll talk about more of that when we get there. Counter with the jawbreaker by Octagon as Art Barr goes for Dr. Death again. Big Tom drop by Price Sanders. It feels great to have Price Sanders and Corey Crichton back in MLW again. Beautiful springboard drop kick by Art Barr. Took out 2 people. Art Barr to win, and the kick out from Sanders. Beautiful double drop kick there by Art Barr. And now Art Barr. And a little airplane spin into a TKO from Art Barr. And right now, Los Gringos Locos are having a great matchup to kick off the show. Octagon trying to go for Barr, but double kick by Barr. Price's A. Guerrero. Nice bridging fallaway slam there by Barr, but not enough to get 3. Barr going up for his frog splash. Art Barr, frog splash! Art Barr is frog splash right to Octagon. Can Art Barr get a pin? Back right to Dr. Death. Clothesline there by Art Barr. Barr, he can't get the pin on Octagon, but Octagon's out from that frog splash. In the corner thrown is Art Barr. Steve Williams with a headbutt. Octagon went for the back elbow. He missed, but he's hurting off that frog splash. In the corner's Octagon. Dr. Death. Look at this by Steve Williams. A body slam out of the corner. Beautiful maneuver by Dr. Death. Williams feeling the pain, feeling the power right now, but Octagon puts him on the ropes. Crichton goes for Hideo Del Santo. Oh man, down goes Octagon to the floor by Dr. Death, Steve Williams. And down goes Crichton, courtesy of Steve Williams. Art Barr going to nasty looking snap suplex by Art Barr on the floor. And a huge clothesline from Price Sanders. You know that Sanders and Crichton, they remember their battle with Miracle Violence Connection back at the second ever World Tag League that I filmed here. Where one of the main event matchups was Corey Crichton Price Sanders versus the Miracle Violence Connection. It was a victory for the Miracle Violence Connection too. And look at this here, big suplex by Crichton. Art Barr with a Hurricanrana on Sanders. Art Barr to win, and a breakup by Octagon. Oh, Crichton. Oh, went for the German. Oh, nice double flips there by Barr and Octagon. Art Barr, though, connects with a big brain buster right on Steve Williams. And the cover but a breakup by El Hijo del Santo. Also, El Hijo del Santo stopped by Corey Crichton. Crichton going for the DDT, and a big-time DDT from Corey Crichton. Big Russian leg sweep by El Hijo del Santo. And he eats a neck breaker from Crichton. Corey Crichton on fire right now in the ring. Crichton going after Steve Williams. But doesn't see El Hijo del Santo that dive for the ropes right on the back of Crichton's shoulder. Surprised Corey Crichton did not see that earlier. And Eddie and Bryce Sanders are thrown in the ring. And oh no, airplane spin TKO on the floor by Art Barr. And back in the ring, Sanders looking to put away Guerrero with his crossface. It is locked in to win the match, but stopped by Art Barr. Sanders goes for Dr. Death, while Barr goes for Octagon. Barr with a big-time German suplex from Art Barr. Williams. Backdrop driver. Backdrop driver from Dr. Death. Eddie Guerrero with a side suplex. Big time. Oh, Barr trying to steal it here. Art Barr. Art Barr and a breakup there. El Hijo del Santo again has to break things up. And a small crushing finale right there from Corey Crichton. Crichton to win. Crichton! No. Blaze is saying he can't do this. What do you mean? I can definitely do this. Besides, Blaze, you have a matchup a little bit later on tonight. So will you shut up, Blaze? You have a match later. Hit time chops by Art Barr. Barr going for the brain buster on Bryce Sanders. Brain buster to Bryce Sanders. Oh, hey, Austin. Good to see you. I haven't seen you on here in a little while there, but that's okay. Nice counter, though, by Dr. Death right now with Gordy starting on the ropes. Sanders is still out from that brain buster. Places he can't wrestle, he has an allergy. Who cares? You're wrestling. Backdrop driver. Backdrop driver by Terry Gordy right there, Art Barr. Eddie Guerrero with the Three Amigos. Yeah, Blaze, you are wrestling tonight no matter what, so suck it up, Buttercup. Cover Dr. Death, cover Guerrero. We have double pins, but double breakups by Octagon. I know, it feels weird to have a wrestler called Octagon, but again, I was not the person who named these guys. Been missed there by Guerrero. Oh, man, kendo stick from Sanders. Sanders cracking that kendo stick all over the place. Barr catches Sanders with a big Saito suplex. Places, I was humiliated on ICW. Now you're making me wrestle. Exactly, because why not? Why not humiliate Michael Blaze more? Octagon, here, oh, that spinning backbreaker. It's like a spinning Irish curse by Octagon. Cover on Dr. Death to win it here. No, Steve Williams has to kick at it too. Cover on Sanders, broken up by Guerrero. Clothesline from Crichton. Now hitting Del Santo. There's that stunner. Del Santo to pin Guerrero. Is Eddie finished? Guerrero somehow powers out. You got the new... Oh, there you go. 43-inch brand new 4K TV. There you go. Barr with his brainbuster, but broken up by Steve. Places Taylor made me fight Macho Man again when I won the first match. You probably cheated in that first match. Big time body slam. And Guerrero's caught again. Now this time in a Hoji clutch and a breakup by Sanders. Big super kick by Crichton. That's actually pretty sick though. 4K, 43-inch. That's not bad. Wait a minute, Sanders! Bryce Sanders! Oh, Sanders almost stole it. No one was paying attention to Bryce Sanders. He almost got the win. Nice Northern Lights suplex by Price. Del Santo with a Dragon Sleeper on the top of the ropes here. Bryce Sanders going for the... Oh, you got DDT'd on the chair! That's true. A big-time DDT to the steel chair by Art Barr on Price. Ref says yes, he had foreign objects. That's not surprising. Oh, what a Saito on the steel chair from Corey Crichton. There's some dangerous moves on that steel chair in this match. DDT, Saito suplexes. Right now, though, El Santo popped by Crichton. Guerrero, nice head scissors. That's Eddie Guerrero for you. Vintage Eddie Guerrero. You might not have to cheat in this match because, well, again, there's no rules in here. As Dr. Death kicks the leg of El Santo right into the ropes. And there's the code breaker from Crichton. Crichton to win it. Broken up by El Santo. Excuse me, burp there. Places Triple H's back as I lost. Board buster by Octagon right on Guerrero. And now Dr. Death's the one in trouble. El Santo pulling back to his father's playbook. He's got it locked in. The camel clutch. Can Guerrero break it up? No. Steve Williams saying, no. Dr. Death is able to tap. He can't hang on for any longer. And the team of El Santo and Octagon will get a tag team title shot. I tell you though, these two boys right now, that they are an amazing team. I'll give them that. I mean, they are former NWA middleweight tag team champions and NWA light, light in means of the words of junior heavyweights, but former multi-time NWA junior heavyweight tag team champions and CMLL tag team champions and AAA tag team champions. So that's a hell of a team. They might add to that resume if they can somehow beat whoever wins in the tag team title match later tonight. Places, what is an octagon? It's a shape, and it's also the same term used for the UFC cage. But Michael Blaze will have to go to the ring as he's going to be facing Dory Funk Jr. Dory's got both Terry and Jackson Banks at ringside with him tonight. It's Michael Blaze. Remember, Blaze already lost earlier today to Macho Man Randy Savage on Iron Championship Wrestling. So we'll see here tonight if Blaze can beat Dory Funk Jr., or is Blaze's losing streak today going to continue? And Dory's already punched him in the face. Match has hardly started, and Dory just drops him down with a big backdrop. Dory saying to Blaze to eat his dust. Talk about arrogance shown by an absolute legend and the second longest reigning NWA World Champion. Which is crazy to believe that Dory Funk Jr. holds the second longest reign in NWA Championship history, only behind Luthez. Luthez hold that title for over 6 years. Dory held it for about 3 years. No, probably 3 to 4 years. Right around there. But I still can't believe a guy can hold a title for 6 years. But again, this is Luthez we're talking about here. Stomps the arm by Dory Funk Jr. and Michael Blaze is getting his ass handed to him. Blaze has yet to have a single move of offense in this matchup. Dory Funk top rope diving knee drop. That might just do it right there. Dory to pin Michael Blaze. And no, Blaze somehow finds a way to kick out at 2. But apparently we got a turnbuckle that's been exposed. We have an exposed turnbuckle right now. Referee finally doing something about that buckle. As he fixes the buckle, though, Dory Funk Jr. continues the assault on Michael Blaze. Right on that poor arm of his. Is Dory trying to maybe go for a tap out on Michael Blaze's arm? He might be. He's just been targeting that arm the whole matchup and drops an elbow right to the back of his neck. Blaze has to roll out of the ring because he is too scared of Dory Funk Jr. Elbows to the back of his head. Shots to the arm, everything. Blaze counters a move by Dory here on the floor and throws Dory back in. Back in the ring, Michael Blaze caught again by Dory Funk Jr. Dory has Blaze up on his shoulders. And down goes Michael Blaze right onto the turnbuckles. And again, another this. Wow, Dory getting right into the face of Michael Blaze. Maybe looking to choke Blaze out here in this corner. Referee saying enough there, I'm disqualifying you, and Dory lets go. Blaze is just absolutely getting dominating. Like I said, Blaze has never had a move of offense in this matchup. His only move he's done all match is just a random kick that he did to stop Dory from hitting a certain move. Other than that, Blaze has just been absolutely getting his ass handed to him by Dory Funk Jr. And a discus punch by Dory. Dory could be going for the spinning toe hold of that pile driver. Oh, he is too. Good night, Michael Blaze. Pile driver. Pile driver to Michael Blaze by Dory Funk Jr., the cover. And that's it. Dory Funk Jr. has defeated Michael Blaze. I don't even think Dory even had a drop of sweat in that match. That man was kicking the absolute hell out of Michael Blaze's behind. And I said Blaze didn't even hit an offensive move in this match. His only move in the whole match was a kick. And that kick was to block a move. Other than that, he did nothing else the whole match but get his ass handed to him. Really showing everyone there, Michael Blaze, how much of a winner that you are. And what I mean by winner, I mean not. But take that, Blaze. You lost again. Congratulations. Was that Blaze's millionth loss or something? Alright, now we have our first title match of the evening, the first of two. Tag Team Championships are on the line. And the new team of Trevor Murdoch and Mike Knox from the NWA will take on the current champions and Grim Gory and GX3, the G-Movie crew. Hopefully you don't have to see Blaze again tonight, because that was one of the worst displays of wrestling I've ever seen in my life. All Blaze did was just get his ass handed to him. That's more worse than his latest tag match that he had with someone. And that match was with Mr. 2K. And Blaze, again, just like that match in Story, he hardly did anything. At least Blaze in that tag match with Mr. 2K at least actually did a couple moves. This time around, he did nothing except just stand there and get his ass handed to him. Sorry if you hear that noise in the background, that's just my chip bag being moved. I'm just checking outside right now because we got a little bit of snow happening out here in Nova Scotia. Right now, though, Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch, former GCCW Tag Team Champions, they recently lost their title on Friday to Corey Crichton and Bryce Sanders. You saw Corey and Bryce earlier tonight lose that four-way tag match. But it'll be interesting to see here if Knox and Murdoch can become champions. People wondering what chip flavor I'm rocking. I got some cheddar sour cream, of course. Nice move by Mike Knox, but a breakup by Grim Gory. Murdoch and kick out by Grim. By Knox in the ring with Grim Gory. Gory getting his jaw stretched here by Mike Knox. Can you imagine on their first match here, Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch become tag team champions? That'd be insane. Mike Knox has the arm. And Mike Knox really going for those fingers of Grim Gory and knees right to the back of Grim Gory. Gory's in trouble. Nice spin counter, though, by Gory with that kick. Now Gory with Trevor Murdoch here in the ring. And a sliding drop into that leg. Beautiful move by Grim Gory. Gory's a pretty good reason of why him and GX3 are tag team champions right now at the moment. And that's mainly because Grim Gory is just such a never say die type of guy. Grim Gory in this company's history has only ever tapped out twice. Well, lost by submission only twice. Trevor Murdoch, bulldog off the second rope. Trevor Murdoch has him and Mike Knox just won the tag team titles. No, Grim Gory. So close, but not enough to win the belts. And such a absolute close count there for Murdoch and Knox. They were so close to becoming tag team champions. I do have to give props to Murdoch and Mike Knox. They're having a great contest so far. Not very many of Grim Gory and GH3's moves have done too much to either man. It just seems to be maybe the better skilled tag team right now is Knox and Murdoch. Murdoch. Headbunt Gory. That's a hell of a headbunt there. That could do it. Cover here. Broken up by GX3. GX3 hanging on again, courtesy of Grim Gory. Or actually, it's the other way around. Grim Gory hanging on because of GX3. Gory, nice head scissors. There's that. Here comes Gory. Look out when Gory's on fire. He's a hard one to put out. GX3 capture suplex. Got him. Or no, it's over. Mike Knox has pinned GX3. We got new tag team champions. Wow. In the first match here, in their debut, Trevor Murdoch and Mike Knox have just became the tag team champions. What a huge victory for Mike Knox and Trevor Murdoch. Who would have thought that these boys would come straight flying in to this company and immediately become your tag team champions? That right then and there is absolutely crazy to believe. And these boys just came flying into this company, given the opportunity by Corey Crichton and Price Sanders. They take a hold of it and become champs. It was an insane victory for Knox and Murdoch. Now we have a six-man tag up next. Uthez, Inoki, and Baba taking on Seth Rollins, Triple H, and Shawn Michaels. Of course, this coming off the shades of Wasteland, where Inoki and Luthez have been putting together a team to try to take out Triple H and Team WWE. And the craziest part about it is, Luthez has gotten himself a faction of absolute legends with him. And what Luthez said was that he made about a faction of 13 people, and those 13 people represent as guardians of companies. So, for example, of course, Joe Kenny's in that Guardians group, and he's the Guardian of GCCW. You also have Corey Crichton and Price Sanders, who are named the Guardians of MSW and Shockwave Wrestling. MLW's Guardian / New Japan's Guardian is Inoki. You have El Santo, who is the Guardian of Mexico and Masked Wrestlers. You have Ricky Dozan, the Guardian of Japan. You have Giant Baba, the Guardian of All Japan. You have Harley Race as the Guardian of the NWA. You have Jumbo Tsuruta, the Guardian of the Triple Crown. And then you have the Four Pillars of Heaven, Mitsuharu Misawa, Kenner Kobayashi, Akira Taue, and Kawada, and Toshiaki Kawada, who are called the Guardians of Heaven. So, very crazy names there. But an absolute killer squad for Luthez, and Luthez calls himself the Guardian of the Wrestling Multiverse. Blaze says he wants a rematch in Story Funk Jr. No. Too late, Blaze. And besides there, Blaze, your main guy Triple H is wrestling here. Don't you want to see Triple H win there, Michael Blaze? You know, he's head slammed off the apron there by Shawn Michaels. Seth goes for Luthez, and a forearm to the back of Luthez's head there by Seth Rollins. Blaze says he cheated? He did not cheat, Blaze. It's called you're a pathetic wrestler. Get over it. This is Seth, Blaze, that you can't win against a good wrestler. Uh-oh. A pedigree by Triple H. Oh, Inoki is able to power out of the pedigree. Blaze says him and Shawn lost against Wavemaker and Stone Cold. So? Your point, Blaze? What's your point, Michael Blaze? That's what I want to know. Right now, the Rollins and Triple H are beating the hell out of Inoki in the ring. Shawn thrown back in the ring by Luthez. Brian Bobo thrown around by Triple H. Chop block by H. Shawn went for the sweet chin music, but stopped by Seth because he wanted to suplex him. And they're countered by Luthez. Thez with a brilliant counter to Seth Rollins. Neckbreaker there. Triple H with a slingshot on the ropes of Giant Baba. Laces that Rock and Cena lost in some amazing Chaz. Okay. That's good. Back in the ring, though, Shawn Michaels does not see Luthez from behind. And Thez with a Saito suplex. Well, side suplex, really, as what was called back in Luthez's time. Triple H goes on the ground and pound there of Luthez as Inoki counters Seth Rollins. Triple H still in the attack there. Sweet chin music, no one home. Sweet chin music on Baba. Bridging fallaway slam. Breakup by Triple H. Cover by Michaels on Baba. And a kick out there by Giant Baba. Blaze is saying, I want Dory Fun fired. Well, no, Dory Fun is not getting fired, Blaze. 2, he says, why is Taylor taking Sasha Stone as his girlfriend? He cheated against Paulie. Well, 2, she's not your girlfriend, she doesn't like you. And 3, Blaze, that Hell in a Cell match had no rules. So what are you talking about? Inoki covers, Inoki for the win. Triple H can't get over there in time. Neither can Shawn, but Seth kicks out. And a DDT by Baba. So Blazes were on as always. And a kick out there by Shawn. Oh, and the arm of Seth right on the ropes. Baba, second rope with a splash. An earth-shattering splash by Baba, but Michaels gets back up to his feet first, but eats the clothesline by Inoki. Inoki to cover Shawn Michaels while Rollins is still out here, and Shawn kicks out. Seth with sling blade there on Baba. We got back to Inoki and Seth in the ring here. And Seth and Shawn with beautiful moves to the floor. Blaze says, now thanks to me losing Birth and Sweetness winning their match, I have to go on a date with them. Take that there, Mr. Blaze. Oh, belly to belly by Luthez. Triple H, spinebuster on the floor to Baba. There's a roll up by Rollins with a super kick to the head of Luthez. Triple H going for the pedigree on the floor. Oh man, Triple H with a pedigree on the outside of the ring. Blaze says, you don't feel sorry for me? Of course not, I don't. Because you're an asshole to me, Blaze. You're a complete ass to me and a dick, Michael Blaze. Why would I want to say anything nice to you? You don't say anything nice to me, so why do I have to say anything good to you? Michaels the forearm smash. Shawn Michaels to pin Luthez. Oh, and Thez kicks at it too. Michaels back to his feet, Luthez. Thez caught by Michaels. Off the ropes, Michaels. Luthez press on Luthez. I have a little bit of a humiliating maneuver there by HBK. Go for Thez's own move against him. There's sweet chin music, but Michaels is too weak to make the cover. Wait a minute, Seth! Seth going for the stomp! Rollins stomp to Thez! Sweet Chin Music and a curve stomp to Lou Thez! Is Lou Thez finished? No, he's not! He somehow powers out at 2! Michaels with a suicide dive to Baba! Triple H with the pedigree on Inoki! Oh, and Inoki finds a way to kick out. Thez in trouble. Seth with a pedigree on Lou Thez. But Seth is too weak to go for the cover. Triple H, big clothesline. Rollins. Stop. Seth Rollins to win. And Seth Rollins gets 3. Seth Rollins with a curve stomp on Lou Thez. Thez survived a hell of a beating, but Triple H, Seth Rollins, and Shawn Michaels picks up the win over Baba, Inoki, and Thez, but you had to believe that was one hell of a fight. Taylor calling Seth scum. Seth was the one who got the pin on that, but Lou Thez, man alive, did that poor guy ever take some punishment. Sweet Chin Music, then a curve stomp, and he somehow kicks out of that, gets hit with a pedigree, and then gets hit with a curve stomp. 2 curve stomps, and the Sweet Chin Music put down Lou Thez. Blaze is yes, they won. Blaze, WWE does not care about you. But here comes the 30-man Battle Royal. Who? Okay, my cat's going insane. Who will be getting the next chance of the World Championship? Blaze says, hey, Triple H, I'm glad you won. And Triple H is pissed off Blaze. But who is starting off this Battle Royal at 1 and 2? Let's see who's going to start tonight off at 1 and 2. Number 1 here tonight. McDevin. So Devin will start the night at 1. Who's going to start this match against Devin? Oh, it's Logan Paul. Logan Paul and Devin are going to start the Battle Royal. Why is Logan Paul in this match? Of course, we know what side Logan Paul's going to be on. Logan Paul's going to be on Team WWE's side. I'm just surprised that he's even in this freaking match to begin with. I mean, he's even here. Why is Logan Paul even here anyway? It's Logan friggin' Paul. An asshole. And a tourist that's here for no reason. But Logan Paul is going to start this with Devin. Well, this is the Logan Paul already throwing Devin in the corner. All right, now the Logan Paul. Going right from the throat of Devin. Fans are booing at Logan Paul, saying that he's a YouTuber, he should retire. Devin off the ropes. Logan Paul misses the elbow. Who's number 3? Oh, great. More scumbags. Number 3, it's Show. House of Torture has a member in this matchup. It's Show. They Shockwave, but right now here in the Battle Royal matchup, number 1 was Devin, and number 2 was Logan Paul, and now we have Show at 3. Jesus Christ, Cat, you're scaring the crap out of me. Blaze says, oh no, it's Joe Man. So yeah, we have Devin, Logan Paul, and Show. Who's going to be number 4? Number 4, it's Gabe Kidd. We had a House Torch, remember. Now we got a Bullet Club guy in this match. By the way, you missed it earlier there, Shockwave. We had a matchup where Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Seth Rollins defeated Luthez, Inoki, and Giant Baba. It took 2 curve stomps and a Sweet Chin Music combo to put away Luthez. No, I'm not talking one move and then like 2 seconds later another move. No, I'm talking like Sweet Chin Music then directly into a curve stomp. That combo. Number 5, Paul Weiss. Who really fell in this ring with absolute assholes. Paul Weiss and Show and Logan Paul. Man alive, this is terrible. I think this is just a battle royal. Oh, been moved by Devin. Joe Man's calling Logan Paul his hero. Next up, Terry Funk. Terry Funk now here in this matchup at number 6. This is your semi-main event of the evening. We still have our main event to go, and as The Rock will defend his world championship inside of a cage and no escape against Chaz. That will be your next match in your main event of the evening. Places I want my rematch as Dory used brass knuckles. Oh, and you missed it earlier, Shockwave, but Dory Funk destroyed Michael Blaze. Number 7, Malachi Abramoff. But yeah, Blaze, here's the worst part. Michael Blaze never even hit one move on Dory Funk. The only thing that Blaze ever did against Dory in that one match was just kick him in the gut, and that was a counter. So that means Blaze never hit an offensive maneuver at all during the whole match. Blaze's Dory should not be wrestling. He's too old. What are you talking about, Blaze? You're 40-some-odd years old and you wrestle. So far, no one's been eliminated yet in this Battle Royal. Number 8, Kevin Nash. Joe Man says Blaze didn't want to hurt him. No, it's not. Blaze is too much of a big sissy. That can't wrestle. Show and Devin beating each other up, same with Malachi and Kevin Nash. Malachi Abramoff thrown in the corner by Devin. Blaze is 40. I'm not 40. You're in your 40s, aren't you? Wait a minute, Logan Paul just hit Show with brass knuckles. And Malachi is the first one eliminated. He's eliminated by Terry Funk. Show got hit with brass knucks by Logan Paul. And Kevin Nash has eliminated Show. So the first two to honor Abramoff, eliminated by Terry Funk, and Show, who was eliminated by Kevin Nash, with a little bit of an assist from Logan Paul. I don't believe that, Blaze. I kind of believe Job Man, but there goes Gabe, also eliminated by Kevin Nash. So Kevin Nash has taken out both a House Torture member and a War Dog member. Blaze wants to fire a restraining order against Job Man. Logan Paul showing off his boxing skills. Number 9, it's El Santo. Made a high knee shot there by Devin. DDT by Paul Weiss. Job Man says, if that's what you want, Blaze, I can help. Blaze says he's 32. There you go. Big body slam by El Santo. Terry Funk has eliminated Logan Paul. Logan Paul's been eliminated by Terry Funk. That a boy, Terry. Terry Funk takes out Logan Paul. Number 10, it's Mr. Amazing. Let's see here, Mr. Amazing can win from number 10. Blazes don't want your help, Job Man. Just go away. Can you imagine if he wins this from number 10? El Santo taken out by Terry Funk. Terry Funk has had himself a great start to the matchup here. But Devin's going to spoil the party of Terry Funk. Number 11, Kensei Sasaki, the Hellraiser. The Hellraiser in this matchup here at number 11. Blaze is your poverty letting him harass me. Blaze, shut up. I can't control Job, man, okay? Paul Weiss to be eliminated here. Paul Weiss in trouble. Amazing, trying to get his first elimination. Jackknife. Here we go to Kensei Sasaki. Next up, Jericho Jones. Oh, Amazing Storm over. Mr. Amazing is eliminated by Paul Weiss. I know someone who will love that, and that someone is Joe Massacre. Devin just took out someone. Paul Weiss staying alive. Kensei Sasaki was eliminated by Devin. Who's next at number 13? Rick Rude, the current multiverse champion, Rick Rude, number 13. Joe Man says, Blaze, remember when we would kill ants with our magnifying glasses? I don't think Blaze wants to remember that. Does Joe Man not realize that Blaze hates everything as his own? Yeah, again, Joe Man's not even the brightest tool in the shed either. Blaze, no, I never did that. There we go. See, Joe Man's is hallucinating. Next up at 14, it's Billy Paul. Almost halfway through the field of wrestlers. Number 15 will be the halfway mark. Devin's still in here. He's been in here since number 1. Remember the last 30-man Battle Royal we did? Well, the last 30-man Battle Royal we did, the guy who entered number 1 won the match, and that was Marcus Walker. Kevin Nash has been eliminated by Rick Rude. Number 15, it's Jackson Banks. Places to leave me alone. So now we have Devin, Jones, Banks, Billy Paul, Paul Weiss, and Rick Rude. Sweetness is that Blaze is hair man. Oh my god. Rick Rude trying to get rid of Devin. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine Rick Rude taking out Devin here? But Jackson Banks says no. Paul Weiss going for the choke slam. And Paul Weiss just choke slammed Billy Paul. 16, it's Chris Maverick. Romance is alone in the dark. How about we just leave Blaze alone in a dirt road in the middle of nowhere or in the woods? How about we just do that? Rick Rude throws Billy Paul on the ropes. L5 coming up, Jericho Jones. Billy Paul eliminated by Rick Rude. Worthless is Joe Man's a silly little fella. 17, look at this, Bryce Sanders. Bryce Sanders in the matchup at number 17. Him and Corey made their debuts earlier in this night. They lost a 4-way tag match, but they weren't pinned or submitted to lose. Oh, Rick Rude's going for the pile driver, but stopped by Maverick. Who's going to be thrown out next? Devin's gone now. Devin eliminated from the matchup, so that means number 1 will not win this match this time. It'll be crazy. Once if the Multiversal Champion Rick Rude wins this match, then faces the winner of Chaz versus The Rock, and then wins the world title. There goes Paul Weiss, eliminated by Jericho Jones. Next up, 18, it's CM Punk. Jones eliminated by Banks, but I'm surprised here. CM Punk's in the match. CM Punk trying to eliminate Bryce Sanders. There's Paulie, and Rick Rude eliminated by Maverick and Jackson Banks as Paulie's here. CM Punk came in at number 18. I'm shocked that Punk was even in this matchup. I mean, Logan Paul was in this match earlier. 19, it's Marcus King. But I'm just super surprised that CM Punk's even here to begin with. Right now, though, Banks being eliminated here by CM Punk. Maverick stays alive. So does Jackson Banks. As Paulie's new show just began its first episode earlier today. Must have been something good to watch then. I haven't seen it yet, but it must have been good. It must have been a good show. Number 20, the leader of Team 2000X and the current GHC heavyweight champion, Ozawa. Also a friend of the evil Marcus Kane, who the evil Marcus Kane is now in a different multiverse now. Kind of trash, but with short notice. Hey, that happens sometimes. Punk takes down Marcus. Punk could try to eliminate Ozawa, and Sanders goes for Marcus. 21's up next, and that will be Corey Crichton. Corey Crichton up here in number 21. Punk, Anaconda Vice locked in on Bryce Sanders. Don't know why Punk's going for the Anaconda Vice. But hey, I guess do whatever you think works well if you're CM Punk. Punk versus Corey Crichton. Man, that would be a heck of a match. It's been a while since we had those two fight each other. Ollie's never realized how cozy the couches were back here. Hey, they're pretty good, man. Maverick almost got eliminated by Marcus. Couldn't get him. Brighton trying to eliminate Bryce Sanders. Number 22, it's Brandon Styles. Styles coming in here at number 22. Man that has won the world title twice before in this company. A multi-time world champion wherever he steps into, funny enough. Ollie says, did I watch the run of Wasteland? Yes, I did. I watched the whole Wasteland show. It was one hell of a show. With the Iron Taylor winning in the main event of Wasteland Night 2 by defeating Paulie inside of a Hell in a Cell. And then Sarah Perry ended up putting a collar around Paulie, and then Anasushi Onita would appear and attack Triple H. Beautiful triple Germans by Brandon. And Bryce Sanders going to take out his own buddy and Corey Crichton. Oh, and here we go. And it was a Hell in a Cell match. You can't have managers in a Hell in a Cell. Brandon and Price trying to eliminate Jackson, but Jackson stays alive. Nah, I don't even think if Taylor bought a lottery ticket, he would have won. The lottery's rigged to begin with. Marcus eliminate Maverick. Beautiful, beautiful move by Price. That shin breaker into the back suplex. That's one of the only moves that Bryce Sanders does perfectly. Well, this is when he was supposed to be on a cell. Hey, it's career. It could be anything. Right now, though, Banks trying to eliminate Ozawa. And Ozawa is eliminated by Jackson Banks. And look at this here. Marcus. Delayed vertical suplex coming up, and he got it. 23, speaking of the Iron Taylor, here he comes at number 23. Taylor won that huge career match last couple days ago. Can he win this match here tonight? And already Marcus goes after Taylor. Marcus go at it with Taylor, busting Marcus open with a headlock punch. Yeah, technically it's 1-1, Paulie, since you and Taylor have only faced one-on-one twice. I don't really count those tag team matches in the War Games match on the scoreboard. For me, it only counts one-on-one. Right now, though, Maverick throws Punk onto the ropes, and Punk's hanging on. Taylor looking to try to take out Jackson. And down goes Maverick in the corner. Beautiful shoulder breaker by Price on Marcus. Oh, wait a minute, GTS! Go to sleep to Brandon. Maverick trying to skin the cat, and he stays alive again. Now, I'm not being biased. It doesn't make sense to be biased anymore with how things are these days and with sports and other crap like that, and politics and that bull crap. But that's how I usually always go with any records. I usually always go by the one-on-one first. Right now, though, big gut shot by the Iron Taylor on Price, but Jamie York now in this match. York had a great 2024, but his 2025 has been nothing but a kick to the nuts. This man's had a terrible 2025. Lost his title reign. That was really good. Not only that, he lost it to his friggin' brother at that. And Brandon has eliminated Price Sanders. Big time bulldog by Marcus to the Iron Taylor. And that backdrop, beautiful by Maverick. Crazy part about the MSW career matches is that if you try to come back from the career match, you can't come back until 30 days after the match. Which means technically Paulie can't come back to the MSW until May. Nice kick there by York. Right now, though, Jamie throws Brandon on the ropes. Punk's in trouble. Punk is eliminated by Marcus, and Jamie York is taking out Brandon. An animal explosion by Marcus to Jackson. 25, Con Chain. The former MSW X Division champion, he cashed in that title at Wasteland against the champion Grit, who won that belt on night 1. But Con Chain did not come away with the title, as Banks is eliminated by Marcus. I don't know about that. I mean, Paulie, you did cry about losing. So technically, if you want to call Taylor that, you can call yourself that. Choked by Marcus on Maverick, but not enough to put away him. And a beautiful dragon screw by Con Chain. But Taylor goes to the attack. Counter by Marcus on Maverick. Back suplex by Taylor. That's the thing with Taylor that Paulie even forgot about, and that's Taylor's a smart wrestler. Sometimes all Taylor needs to win a match is to hit one big move, and that's what happened at Wasteland. Paulie hit everything that Paulie had, and could not take out the Iron Taylor, but all Taylor needed was one shot, and that one shot connected, and that got Taylor to win at Wasteland. While Taylor was dropped on his head multiple times, that was not enough to win. Taylor almost eliminated, but he stays alive. And it's Nitro Tenryu's in this here. As down goes Con Chain, and Marcus will take out the Nitro Tenryu. 27 with John Lennox. Getting near the end of the matchup here. Maverick, Marcus, Taylor, York, and LeJohn now in this match. Taylor, a nice back body drop. So, you technically are a child too there, Paulie, by crying. Big time iron driver by the Iron Taylor, who, funny enough, he didn't even hit that move at Wasteland. The only big move Taylor hit was a frog splash. And Marcus, there's that striking martial arts background of his with that kick. 28, Kenta Kobashi, a former MSW World Champion. Maverick stays a hold. Actually, sorry, let me check here. Yeah, I have. Right now, though, Marcus going after York, stopped by Jamie. Taylor's in trouble. Lennox trying to eliminate Taylor. You gotta believe, though, Taylor's exhausted from that match at Wasteland. Marcus taken out by York. Taylor taken out by Lennox. And at 29, it's Joe Kenny. Kenny said he wouldn't mind coming back to this company. Well, he signed a contract to come back. It's been a while since he's had a match here, and Kenny's finally back in this company. I like blue cheese, though. But I also like American. There's big double knees by Kenny in the corner. You gotta believe it's gotta be great for Kenny to be back in this company. He is a former MLW World Champion, and that's something I would give Joe Kenny credit for. Big half and half from Kobashi, and who'll be number 30 tonight? Oh. Really? This asshole is number 30? Who let Blaze have 30? I'm blaming Triple H. I blame Triple H for that. But, or no, I can probably blame Hulk Hogan. You know what? No, I'm blaming Hulk Hogan, because Hulk Hogan could kiss my backside. Blaze here at 30 is dropped on his head by Lance right on his face. Right now, though, Kenny's eliminated. Oh no, Kenny stays alive. I thought Kenny was going to be eliminated there by Kobashi. Yeah, I know what that is about with blue cheese. But again, some people don't mind it, like me, but I hate other stuff. Big knee there by Michael Blaze. He's got Lennox on the ropes. Can Blaze eliminate LeJohn? No, he can't. That's probably because Blaze is complete, like, an idiot in these battle royals. Blaze has never won a battle royal in his entire life. And he's going to get pile drived. That's the second time tonight that Michael Blaze has been pile drived. Because he had a match earlier, and he got his ass handed to him by Dory Funk. And then he got pile drived. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's Kenny trying to take out Kobashi here. Down to the final 5. Rolling neckbreaker by York. In my opinion, this is Jamie York's match to win. He needs this shot again at a big-time title. He hasn't had a shot at a big title since 2024 happened. And this man has not had a big-time title shot in the year of 2025. But all I know is that Joe Kenny is done. He is taken out by Kobashi, so now we're down to 4. Michael Blaze is trying to do the impossible, and that's finally win a friggin' battle royal. A big-time move by Lennox. Blaze trying to take out Kobashi. Lance, though, with a big-time gut shot there to Blaze. Michael Blaze with a DDT. Big-time move. And now York and Blaze going at Blaze the jumping DDT. And now look at this. Kobashi with an overhead chop to Michael Blaze. He's got to be hurt after that move. Kobashi's going to hit with another overhead chop to the head. And he's going to do a third one. Here we go. 3 overhead chops right to Blaze's head. Lennox trying to eliminate Kobashi. Blaze moves out of the way of York. But a counter, though, by York. Kobashi's the man in trouble. So is Michael Blaze. And Blaze is done. Just like always, Michael Blaze does not win another battle royal. He is gone, so we're now down to 3. Hey, good trade is that he beat you. But again, a lot of people have beaten other people, so that's another story for another day. Big time atomic drop, though, by LeJohn Lennox. We're down to 3 people that, I can say that deserve this title shot. You have a former big-time world champion with Kobashi. You have LeJohn Lennox. He's never held the world title here. And Jamie York is looking to turn his year around. Well, the only question will be, who of these 3 men will have that title shot? York on the ropes. Is York going to be eliminated? No, he is big-time drop kick by Kobashi. In the Iron Man with a big-time chop. Oh, and he's caught with a Dragon Cutter. And there goes Kobashi. It's down to York and Lennox. Lennox is gone. Jamie York has done it. Jamie York finally can say that he's got an actual big title match now in 2025. It might have took him until the month of April to finally do that, but hey, it's better now than later. But Jamie York at least can finally say he has himself a big-time title match now. And now the hardest part is for him to win the big one. Oh, that chip went down the wrong section. Anyway. Now we are going to our main event tonight. A main event that I know people have their eyes on because this could be Chaz's moment. Chaz has never held the World Championship here. And it's been over a year, or actually now 2 years, since Chaz has held a big World Championship in any federation. The question will be tonight, can Mr. Chaz finally win a big-time title in 2 years? Or is The Rock playing spoiler? Let's see, whose dream is going to come true? Is The Rock's dream of keeping this championship for another day going to continue? Or is Chaz finally going to be back on the top of the mountain? But here we go. Can Chaz do it? That is the question that everyone's going to ask tonight. Can Chaz finally break the mold? Break down the walls that keep getting in front of him, that say that you can't do it, that you can't win anything now in the 2020s, and that you are nothing but just a second shadow to Mr. Amazing, the Iron Taylor. This is Chaz's moment to prove to his haters, to prove to his fans, and to prove to everyone in the back that he does not walk among the shadows of his friends. Chaz is the only person in his entire big-time friend group that is yet to hold this company's World Championship title, because Taylor's done it multiple times, Kenny's done it, Amazing's done it, and a few of other Chaz's big friends have. But Chaz has never done that yet. And this is Chaz's first ever time challenging for this championship. But it's either a time for him to put up or shut up, because he is facing a man who, quite frank, for Pete's sake, has been disrespectful, an asshole, and a man that only cares about his company and who's making the most money. But that is the life of The Rock. The Rock, a Hollywood star, a wrestling legend, a family that goes back years and spans and generations into another family. A man that has won WrestleMania main events. A man that has headlined some of the biggest blockbusters. And a man that has entered the stock market, has been a part of WWE for a long time. But this is also The Rock's first time holding this World Championship title. And I feel like when The Rock won that title, even though he won it in a terrible way, you could feel that The Rock had a chip lifted off his shoulder. And now he can gloat all he wants about he's the greatest damn thing alive. And there's no one that can say else. But that could end tonight if The Rock loses that World Championship title to Chaz. So in The Rock's world, it's either he's on top or he's going to drag everyone down to hell. We will see. Can Chaz win the big one, or is The Rock going to keep his belt? You know that Team WWE will try to at least interfere in this matchup on The Rock's behalf, while Chaz's friends will make sure that doesn't happen. That's why we had the cage, so that we cannot have any interference in this matchup. I don't know about that, Paulie. Because really, what makes the universes interesting is everyone, and not just one person. Big shots here by The Rock, but he misses the knee drop to Chaz. And Chaz will go straight for the eyes. A smart move by Chaz. The Rock can't win if he can't see. That is true. Big time shots here by Chaz on The Rock. And there's the knee by Chaz. You gotta believe also that Chaz's friends, not only his friends, but his family are trying to watch this too. Right now, though, The Rock back to his feet goes for Chaz. Chaz takes a friggin' hell of a shot of the ribcage. And here we go. These two fighting back and forth. This isn't the only time that Chaz and The Rock have gone one-on-one. And their only one-on-one encounter, The Rock got the win, but it was without some controversy, with some help from Shawn and Triple H. I don't know about that. I don't think Khan was that bad, but okay. But I'm also Canadian, too. Rock firing off big shots on Chaz. Chaz eating these shots, but telling The Rock just to bring it. Stealing his own catchphrase, and these two firing off gunshots. And both men are stunned a little bit after those shots by Chaz and The Rock, but The Rock is the first man to get back on. Yeah, there you go. Exactly there, Shockwave. That's why I like Shockwave. He's good at doing stuff like this. Resolving the issues. That's what that's about. Right now, Chaz has The Rock in trouble. Counter by The Rock. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought Rock was thinking rock bottom. If he hit rock bottom, Chaz might have been gone. Off the ropes goes The Rock. And a clothesline by Chaz. Smart move by Chaz. And nope, Chaz decides not to go up top. Instead, tries to get some energy back. Okay, no, Polly. Ran in at that. And now, though, The Rock counters Chaz. Rock! DDT coming up! And off the ropes goes Chaz. Oh, wait, spine buster! A spine buster to Chaz! Oh, no! The Rock! Has he retained? Oh, wait, a 1 count! Rock asking the referee at ringside, are you sure? Wait a minute, rock bottom! Rock bottom to Chaz! Has The Rock kept his title? Has The Rock retained? No, he has not! And The Rock can't believe he thought he had Chaz beat, but he kicks out! Oh, this might be it for Chaz. The Rock going for it. Final boss elbow on Chaz! The Rock in the cover. And The Rock has kept the title. Rock bottom, not enough for Chaz, but the final boss elbow puts Chaz down for 3. And The Rock, still your MLW World Champion. Chaz, you know what? I'll give him props. He at least tried. But The Rock still is your champion. But he'll have to defend that belt, though, against Jamie York. Which, we'll see how that goes. But if you're Chaz, if I was Chaz, do not put your head down. You know what? You lost. And you know what? It sucks to lose. It sucks to lose on such a big match. Well, all Chaz has to do is put his head back up and just say, you know what? I'm not done trying to fight for that title. But The Rock still is the champion. And you know that Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Seth Rollins, Shinsuke Nakamura, John Cena, Logan Paul, CM Punk, and slew of others, you know that they're happy about the outcome of The Rock keeping the title. And The Rock's going to be a little bit of a harder guy to beat anyway with that championship on the line. The Rock knows what it takes to win in big situations. And Chaz has not been in those many type of situations. But The Rock was built for these matches, and The Rock showed Chaz what happens. And now for The Rock, it's all about, can he keep the belt against Jamie York? Or is someone going to take that title shot away from Jamie York? I don't know. All I know is that The Rock is still the champion. His next challenger is Jamie York. And Jamie York's brother, Zach, is still laid out in the hospital from those injuries from Shinsuke Nakamura. But anyway, if anyone else doesn't have anything else to say, this has been MUOW's Fighting Spirit tonight here on Tuesday. A little bit of a later show, but you know what? I figured why not do it tonight. I got a couple free time here tonight. I'll be probably back on the air on Friday for our next episode. Of course, that will be the follow-up to 0 Hour, so make sure you watch 0 Hour on Thursday. Make sure to go watch also GCCW Friday, MSW on Sunday, and make sure to also check out Iron Championship Wrestling as well. Also CTL, FLH, and all the Rumbles on Prince Macau, and a whole bunch of other people. But anyway, it's Xavier Martinez. The Rock is still your champion, and we'll see you on the next show.